Hi everybody, it's Carol with Refunction Crafts, and we are going to do something today that I've been wanting to do, and you guys are going to be so mad at me because as I'm sitting here preparing everything to go on video, I just went ahead and I cut out my decal and I put it on this box without thinking that I wasn't filming and I needed to be filming. So I'm not quite done with the decals, however, so we're going to finish it. But look at how beautiful this decal is. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now this is a box that I got some lotion in. I bought some lotion at work and it came in this pretty little box and I couldn't wait to do something with it. Now the thing is that this box, I want to ask you guys, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, give it a like and a share, and make a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this project when we get done with it. And again, I do apologize for not waiting until I was filming to go ahead and put this decal on. Okay, so I grabbed this little ball was at the top of this box when I bought it. And initially I was thinking, oh, you know what? I'll just leave that on there and I'll decorate around it. But then I came up with an even better idea. So I took the little ball off and you can see there's a blemish there, and that's okay. I'm not worried about that at all. We are going to be placing this little piece of lace right over the top of that, and you're not going to see it at all. So let's move the camera in just a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better what I'm doing here. So yeah, this is the little piece of lace that I'm going to be putting on there, and this came from some lace that my sweet friend Sherry sent me. Let me turn it the right way. And I love it. I got it in this color and I got it in gold as well. So it's just, both of them are so beautiful. And I thought, you know what, a little piece of that lace over the top of this is going to look really, really pretty. And so I just did cut a piece that fits just perfectly right over the top. And here's the thing, here's what I decided to do, and I've been waiting for the right project to come along. My friend Kim sent me these butterflies. Now I put them in this tin and I kept them in their little foam packaging because I did not want anything bad to happen to these beautiful butterflies. So this one I had sort of started to pull out already, so I don't want to yank it out and then have it fly. So these are the two butterflies that she sent me. It came with two of them. They are crystal. Look at these butterflies, you guys. Oh my word. They are so beautiful. Now, there's something that you could like set on a mantle, or you could set them anywhere really. But I thought, now this particular box I'm going to be keeping, so that's why I'm using one of these butterflies on it, because I'm keeping them. I want to keep both of these butterflies. I love them so much. They're so beautiful, and I want them to be here with me. And so that will sit on top of that lace. We'll get it on there really, really, really well so that it will sit on the top of the box. So for now, though, we're going to put it in its nice little foam packaging. And we are going to set it aside where it's safe and sound. And I do have a couple more decals here. And I want to put another one on the box, at least one more. I thought maybe I would take and put one to kind of finish off this side, and I'm thinking what I could do is just maybe have one coming off from these like that, or I could actually do this one with the butterflies, but it's a little bit big. I could take this one and just put it on the back and let it sort of come around to the side too, and then put another flower there. And I think actually maybe that's what I'm gonna do, because the other thing I was thinking of was putting this on the back here, which would work as well. And let's see. I don't know. I kind of like it because it's got the writing on it, but then I kind of think that one just doesn't go with the rest of them. So I think we'll do it the way I was thinking. We're going to put this one on the back. So really all we have to do, I cut it out of the packaging. Now you guys, I have almost used all of the decals from this package. It had 3 sheets, and I have gone through all 3 sheets making a perfume bottle. I bought this journal at Dollar Tree, and I added one to the front of this journal, actually 2 of them, to the front of this journal. Isn't that gorgeous? And this is just a plain journal. It is lined, and it's got the ivory paper, and that's what I loved so much about these journals. I kind of wish I had bought more than one of them, because I think I could make these and really sell them and do really well with them, because they are very, very nice quality. They've got the little, what do you call it, tassel to save your page with. And I just think they're very pretty, so I may have to go and get a couple more of those. So I've used some on there, the perfume bottle that I did, and I think I put one on something else, 1 or 2 on something else that I was working on. So yeah, I've been using them. And so I do have another package of these on order though. So I love them so much. And the flowers are so beautiful that I just have to have another set. So we're going to take this one, and I just peeled it off the backing. And this one's going on the back. I want to make sure that I get it straight, and I want to start with one corner and work my way over. I do want that butterfly to be all there and present on this side. I don't want it to be going around the corner. This one can go around the corner here, this little one, but the big one, I wanted to make sure it's up on this side completely. So I'm just going to use my little scraper here, and we're going to make sure that stays down. Get any bubbles out of it if we can. And then if you do find that you have any bubbles, once you pull this off, no worries, because you can take a little pin and poke it, you know, at the center of the bubble, and then just rub around it, and that air will come out of the bubble and it will flatten right out. So no worries on bubbles with these. So I'm going to look at it. I'm just going to press it really well. And you see how easily that goes on. And look at how beautiful that is. Isn't that gorgeous? And so now on this side, I think I could put, I think I'm just going to go with maybe this one just kind of in the middle there. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like. I'm going to try and just kind of hold it up. Maybe we'll just have it coming like this. Just like that. Once it's down, you guys, don't try to pull it up. because if you do, if you think you're going to move it and put it in a new place, you're highly mistaken, because it's going to come off wherever that first section lands, and so you don't want to mess up the whole thing. Just make sure that you're very careful when you're placing it initially. I mean, I've placed them incorrectly a time or two, so it happens, but just try very hard not to let that happen. I'm wondering if maybe if I put this one sort of next to it, that would sort of finish off this side, or do I just leave it like that? I kind of like it just like that, honestly. So I think I'm just going to leave it, and I'm going to save that little piece. Oh, I do have one little butterfly here in the package still. Let me grab that. Just one little butterfly, but that's okay. And we'll put that right up here. And that just kind of fills in that empty little space there and looks very pretty. Okay, so we've got that part done, and you guys saw how easy it was to do this, and this one was one big decal. So I started here because I wanted to make sure the front was the way that I wanted it. I wanted the majority of the bird cage to be on the front and these big beautiful flowers, and then I wanted the hummingbird right off to the other edge. So, and it says the quiet, and you know, of course there's the handwriting underneath it and everything. So I just love these decals, you guys. They are so beautiful. And then right here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to glue the heart in the center here, right over that black hole. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue sort of around on this and lay that down. And we'll get the other side. And lay that down. And I think there's a little tiny piece that's kind of hanging over right here on this side, so I'm going to just snip that real quick. These scissors, ugh, I think I got some resin on them or something, and they're just not cutting real well. Okay, I just need to clean them real well. Okay, so that's, oh, I want to get some glue right here. Just a little bit, not too much. Don't overdo it when you're putting lace on, because you'll end up with a lot of oozing glue coming through the lace, and you just don't need it. You really don't. I've got this earring here that I'm going to be putting on this somewhere as a dangle. I was thinking about that one or this one, and hadn't really decided, but I think this one actually, if I'm being honest, I think this one goes better than this one does. It shows up more, and it's got more of the laciness like the Shabby Chic that I want it to be. So I did take out some corners because I was thinking maybe I might put one on opposite corners, but the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm thinking I'm not sure that I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna just kind of think about this a little bit. I mean, it looks pretty and everything, don't get me wrong, it does look very pretty, but I don't know if I want that extra thing on there. These definitely not, because I don't want the dark against the white there. So I have definitely decided against those for sure. And I'm going to put them back in their tin. And let's see. What do we need to do? Okay, one of the things that I want to do, and I feel like I kind of want to use, I put that on there the way, not the way that I wanted it. Are you kidding me, Carol? It's okay. It's all right. I think I'm going to put lace around the edge of this anyway, so we're fine. I'm wondering, I don't care for that. That's a little too pinky pink. Let me go grab one of my laces real quick. Hold on. Okay. I got a couple of other things out. Now I got some lace out. I've got this white and this pink. And this pink I'm going to lace right through the middle of this white. I did this on my little cups that I made, and it really, really worked out nicely. So I'm going to do the same thing. I used, in different ones, I used different stuff, but in this I want a pale pink. So I'm going to use this pale pink lace to run through the middle of this, and I'm just cutting a couple pieces off in case I want to put a strip possibly around the bottom just above the legs there. And here's the thing, you guys, I was looking at it and I'm looking at this butterfly and I'm feeling like the butterfly is way too big for this box. It's way too big and I don't want to waste it on this. So as I was playing around, I do have one that's bigger and it looks much, much better on this box. But I also have a wooden box that I'm getting ready to do. And part of me says, you know what, this is a really nice butterfly and I probably should use it on a wooden box. So I think I'm going to save it for this box here, because I don't want to waste it. That's my thing. I'm always afraid I'm going to use something and then I'm going to wish that I hadn't used it in a certain place. I mean, I could always take it off and reuse it, but why? Because I think this box is going to be really, really quite pretty, which means the box will probably go up for sale in my shop. So let's go ahead. And let me put that aside. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to lace this through, starting with the first holes here. We're going to go from underneath, we're going to go up. And I'm going to just pull it out a little bit, go through the back. Make sure I've got the right side on top, and I do. I don't even know that this lace, I think this is, I'm pretty sure this is the top. It seems like it's a little smoother. And we're just going to go ahead and lace it on through, all the way down. So, I will fast forward through this spot so that you guys don't have to sit here and suffer through me just sitting here lacing and lacing and lacing. I might go ahead and do this one, but if I do the other one, I will definitely not make you guys watch, although I still may fast forward because there's still quite a bit to do. Just like that, though. That easy. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I was hoping to get this done before my husband came home because he was gone for a little bit. And it's always nice and quiet, you know. And then he came home and he was playing with the dog. And, of course, it got loud. And I had to stop for a little bit. So always happens to me. I'll tell you, there's never a good time except in the middle of the night when everybody's sleeping and I'm the only person up. Then I can get a nice quiet video and get it done probably a little quicker, and there's not as much stress involved because I'm worried about all the noise. So I did a video the other night and it was so nice. It was so quiet in the house and it was just me, and I just talked in my quiet voice and got through the whole video very calmly, and it was great. So I think maybe I need to start doing more videos at night and maybe not always take up my days doing them, but enjoy doing them at night. Hopefully I cut this big enough. It should be fine. It looks like it's going to be fine. I don't know why I didn't cut it a little long, just in case. I usually do. And one more. Oops, of course. And it looks like we cut the perfect length. So you can see you've just got that nice pale pink running through it. It looks very, very pretty. I like that. And yes, I used lace on lace, which I think looks very, very pretty, and it makes it softer than the ribbon does. So I'm sure I could have found some pale pink ribbon here somewhere, but I really wanted to use the lace because I liked the way it turned out on the cups. So I knew that was what I wanted to use. And I'm going to stretch this and make sure that it fits right and we don't have any puckering going on. And there we go. All set, and that's what the back looks like. Okay, so now that that's done, we are going to put that around the lid. So that's the next step we're going to take, and I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna start it right at the middle, and we're gonna go in from the edge just a tad. I know I put glue on the edge too there. I'll just take that little chunk off. So that it's not all chunky. Okay, and we're just going to run it all the way around. My puppy's at the door sniffing, making sure I'm still here. And I think that looks really, really pretty and soft around the top of this. Oh, darn paintbrush. Okay, and there we go. Got all the way around, and it met up perfectly. So there we go. We've got our little top. And now, let's see, I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of my metal filigree pieces that my friend Melba sent me. And we are going to add some rhinestones on these little cups that are in this. I'm going to make sure these are all evenly spaced as well. I'm going to see first here, because this flower may cover those completely up, and I may not need to do that. It could be a waste of time. And actually it does. It actually covers up all of those little cups. And if there's a couple that show, I will add the rhinestones after I get this, this piece on there. So I am going to resin this piece in, because I do have my lamp sitting right here. Oops, gotta take my lid off. I'm using UV resin, Let's Resin. And I'm just gonna pop some on there. Pop her in the middle. And hope that some of it catches the resin. And I don't know why my lamp is all crooked here. It must be sitting on top of stuff. I don't know what. Okay, there we go. I just want to get that stuck on there a little bit. I'm going to add some resin just sort of around the outside where I can see it's actually touching, and pop it in again. And then we're also, so that's going, we've got that started. We're also going to add a couple of charms to this, and I've got my little jump rings out here. I'm going to use one of my big, I'm going to say that's probably a 10 millimeter jump ring. I'm not positive, you guys. I don't know my millimeters very well, and my sizes very well, just eyeballing it. And I don't have a tester to see what it is. So we're going to add one. Let's see. This one says, "Find joy in the journey," and I love, love, love that. We're going to put a faith charm, and we're going to put this little beautiful angel on there. And part of me wants to see if maybe I want to add the angel in another spot. Whoopsies. And I think I do. So we're going to put these two together. Now actually I'm going to put faith with the angel. So we'll just put this one on here. And with that being said, I do not need that big of a jump ring. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm going to get one of these. This is about a 6 millimeter jump ring here. You do not need that one. And I like to buy sturdy jump rings, you guys. Not ones that are going to bend real easily and end up having your things fall off of them. So we're just going to open it going like that. Don't open them this way, you guys. Open them this way. And we're going to put the angel... Sorry, we're going to do this one first. Find joy in the journey first. And I'm going to add it to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this on the jump ring that's at the back see, that's going the wrong way. At the back side, make sure it's turning the right direction. I almost put it on backwards. And then we're going to close this up. Just like that. And that's hanging there. And then we're going to take this one. Same thing, open it. Here's our jump ring. We're going to open it like that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can see. I'm just going this way. And we're going to put the angel on first. We want her in the front and Faith behind her. And let's see. I want to see, these are kind of wrapped around each other down here, so let me see if I can unhook them. I don't know what happened here. Okay, there we go. All right, so I want to put this first. Let's see if we can grab it. Okay, I want to put this towards the bottom here. So we're going to go not on the very bottom pearl. I think I'm going to use, I'm looking to see if I can get it through the other chain. No, I can't. It's got to go on one of the smaller pearls. So maybe we'll just put it on this one up here. If I can get it to hook in there. And make sure it's turned the right way, which it is not. Again, I do this all the time to myself. I think I'm holding it the right way and I'm not. Okay, hold it this way, Carol. And then oh, I got it hooked on there and I think it's the right way. So let's, it just like fell on there. That was a miracle. Okay, let's see, is it hanging right? Yes, it is, yay. So we've got our angel and our Faith, and we've got Find Joy in the Journey. And those are gonna hang from the box. So that's ready to go. We've got this piece pretty much ready to go, but we are going to add a couple of these rhinestones in there because I can see those cups. Now that I'm looking at them, I can see them really well. All of them. And I didn't think I was able to see any of them. So really, really quickly, I'm going to cure the resin that's sitting in that little cup, and I'm going to pull it out of there. So that I have a clean cup to put a little bit of resin in so that I can use a toothpick and gently put resin into those little cups that I'm going to add those rhinestones to. And see, I can pull that right out of there. Keep my toothpick and we're going to squeeze a little bit of resin in there. Didn't need that much, but that's okay. And I'm just going to take and dab my toothpick in there. And I'm going to put just a tiny little drop on each one of those little cups. So that we can put our rhinestones right down on those. And I also had, past tense, because I don't see it now, I had my little toothpick that I made into a rhinestone picker, so you guys are going to get another lesson in how to make your own rhinestone picker. You can do this with wax, or as I've been doing lately because it's quicker and easier and I have my glue gun sitting right by me, I'm going to put a nice drop of hot glue on the tip of my toothpick, just like that. And it just turns it into a little ball, and I have to wait for it to chill. So I'm going to just blow, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we have our little rhinestone picker here. You can see that. All ready to go. And I pulled out some of my porcelain flowers, and I'm going to be out of these in about a flash. My friend Melba sent me some of these, and my friend Robin sent me some. Actually, I'm not going to be out of them. I take that back, because I have these and a couple more like these, and then I also have these here. So I have to keep remembering that I still have my roses. So I love these roses. I love them so much. And Robin has been keeping me stocked up in these roses, and then these little flowers here, and they're so, so, so pretty. Just so pretty. I just love all of them. And the porcelain is just amazing. I'm going to keep all of those out and just kind of decide what I want to use. That way I can kind of put this out of my way and keep on working. Okay, so let's get our rhinestones out. We're gonna, nope, that's the wrong container. Whoopsies. This is the rhinestones. I'm gonna dump some of these out, a whole bunch of them actually. And then we'll just start laying them on top of these little cups here. And I'll just look at the ones that are sitting upright and pop them on top of those little cups. And you see how well that's picking those up? Whoops, that one fell off because I dropped it in the wrong spot, because usually once you set it on top of the resin, it will stay. And the thing is I like to do these when I'm doing them on these flowers like this. I kind of like to turn my light on so that it's touching, those are stuck together, it's touching top and bottom of the, not touching, but shining on the top and the bottom of the piece so that it can get through to the bottom of whatever it is I'm trying to cure as well, in case there's any resin that kind of went through, and it just helps in the process. Where's the next one? Oh, doggone. And I don't know, sometimes this works great and sometimes it doesn't. These almost work better as they get aged a little bit, but if I get any resin on it, I have to wipe it on my rag here or whatever I've got, and they're not sticking to it now. And I'm not able to see that one real well, so that's part of my problem here. I can't see where I gotta go to drop it, right? And it's dropping it in the wrong spot. And that one is just stuck inside there. Gone forever. It went up and under the petals. All right. I need to take and drop a few of these so that they flip. Hopefully my head is not in the camera. This is the frustrating part, is when you keep dropping these things. And they look so pretty in there. You know, when you're looking from a certain view of the piece, they just look beautiful to see that shimmer and shine coming from those rhinestones. And I just have these two that have been fighting me, so let's see what we can do here. There's one. Woohoo! And, come on. Come on. Be kind. Be kind. Oh, you did not be kind. But you might. Oh, look at it. It's going. It's going. It's going. It's gone. It's on there. Yay. Okay, so I think I got them. Oh, there's one more. One more. And that one should be easy to get to because I can actually see it. It's sticking out. There we go. Okay, I'm going to pop this under my lamp and we're going to see how many of them stick, because I'm pretty sure there might be a couple that don't want to, but I'm going to dot some resin around on each one, and then I'm going to pop it back under the lamp and let it finish curing. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we got the rhinestones all in there. They're all on there really well. And then I also added one there, there, and there. I almost forgot. There were little cups in those 3 spots as well. So you can see those. They're very, very pretty. I'm trying to stay back so that I'm not out of focus here. You guys, I know sometimes I get too close and I go out of focus. But I'll always try and look at it to see and make sure that I get back into focus so you can see what I'm trying to show you. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put that on the top. Look at how beautiful that looks like. Just sitting there, just that little lovely thing on the top. It's not too big, it's not too bulky, and it looks gorgeous. So that's going to go there. Before I do that, though, I want to try and get the side sort of figured out here, the front. I'm just trying to decide what I want to do. Don't yell at me yet. Looks kind of pretty, but kind of unnecessary, right? Yeah. And I'm trying to decide, do I want to go with a piece of this lace around the bottom too? And I really don't think I need to, because those flowers just look so pretty kind of coming down on the feet. So I think I'm going to leave that be. And then I need to figure out exactly where I want this to hang, and I want it to go sort of next to the quiet word right there. And I think I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. So let's snip off the post real quick. And there's a little eye hook on this that I feel like if I can just get it to fold down just a little bit so that it's a little bit flatter, I can work with it a little bit better. So we're gonna just kind of bend that down a little bit. There we go. And now I think it'll sit right nicely on that box. So what we're gonna use to stick it down is we're going to get a tube of our, here it is, Fix All adhesive. It's been working great for me. This is the stuff that I get from the Dollar Tree. And so far, I'm actually quite pleased with the way that it's sticking. So I did buy some B7000 adhesive though, but I didn't want to open that up quite yet because I figure this is working pretty well for me right now, and why open a new bottle when I've got this already at my fingertips. So we're going to put a little dollop right there on the top part, and I'm going to take and I'm going to add some hot glue below that, just like that. And I'm going to pray for a second that this goes down and nothing sticks on anything that it shouldn't. But the hot glue should stick relatively quickly, and look at how pretty that looks. It's just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And we're going to use some of our flowers here. Don't forget our flowers, sort of around that. I just have to decide which ones to use. Now I can't have it sticking up into that lid, so I've got to be careful. I wanted to make sure that I got this down low enough that I could at least put something down there. Now that will fit in there, kind of sideways. That's okay. I'm not against that. And then I could put this sort of next to it, right there. Ugh. Sort of like that. And maybe these two on this side. That looks very pretty. Or I could go with both of these, but then I'm using 3 of my beautiful, beautiful flowers on this one box, and I am going to be out of my big flowers after that. So that will make me very, very sad. But it does look extremely gorgeous. Or I could just put one of my, you know what? One of my roses looks beautiful in there. We're going to do that. We're going to use one of these, and one of those. So, yay, I don't have to use up all of them. It would just really make me sad. I hate using up the last bit of anything. Okay, so with these, we are going to do the same thing. We're going to use our Fix-All here. And again, I get this at the Dollar Tree, you guys. You get one tube for $1.25. And I'm going to just set that down. I'm going to put a bead on this. And set that down. And this stuff starts to cure pretty well, just like the E6000 does. Pretty quickly. So I'm liking that about it. And then we need some on this little teeny flower. And we're going to drop this one down first because it's super small and I don't want to put it down and have to pick it up again. So I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue there. And I'm going to push it in and over just a little bit. And you get the same strings with this glue as you get with E6000. Just so you know. I can't see the little pink center in that though. That bothers me. There. Now let's try this one. And I do want to wipe a little bit of that glue because it is on there pretty thick. And I do need to also add a little bit of hot glue. So just like that. That's exactly how I wanted that to go in there. And it landed perfectly. Yay. Okay, then we're going to pop this one in. And we have our adhesive. And now a little line of our hot glue. And I'm going to put the leaf going outwards. So trying not to set it down until it's where I want it to be. I'm going to put that right there. And now our beautiful porcelain rose. So thank you, Melba, and thank you, Robin, for these wonderful, amazing flowers that I get to use in these projects. You guys, I love them. There we go. We got that one down. Make sure our chains are not caught up under there like that one was. Okay. And we want to be careful not to bother these too much because we need to get that glue to stick and be happy where it is. I was going to put this right here. Actually, it'll still go. I had every intention of hanging this right here in the front. And it still fits. So, yay. Okay. So, again, I keep pushing those flowers out of the way. I feel like, you know what? I feel like I'm going to do something here. I'm going to pull my plate out of there. And I think I might use a little bit of resin. And a couple of spots here. To literally pick up the lamp though because it's not wide enough to put that into the lamp. My other one is tall enough. Well, it will sit on top of something tall enough. I could probably add something in the middle of this to sort of make an extension, I suppose. That would work the same as it would work on my other one. Let me just get that cured a little bit, and then we're going to come around to the other side here and get right in there and let some of that resin just drip down, and let that light get in there and take care of those. And that way I know they're going to stick. They've got 3 different adhesives. So they've got hot glue, they've got the Fix-All, and they've got resin. And that makes me feel safer. Okay, so there's that. It feels they're holding a bit better now. I do see one spot here where I'm going to add one of my rhinestones off of my beautiful rhinestone chain, because it looks like, it just feels like it needs a rhinestone there. And I'll do the same thing. I'm going to use a little bit of resin. Boop, just a drop. And I'm going to just slide that on in there. And pop my lamp over it for just a second. Sorry about my dirty table, you guys. I was using my permanent marker on it today and all kinds of stuff. I thought this adhesive based paper was going to do a better job of handling my resin and stuff, but it really didn't. It's just stuff that I got at the Dollar Tree, but it's not holding up very well. I need to figure something out that's very, very wipeable, easy to clean, and doesn't stick to resin and things like that, because there we go. We got that nice little rhinestone right in there, see? And you can see. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? And now we're going to take this piece, and I'm going to use... do I want to use this, or do I want to resin it in there? I think I'm going to use this and some hot glue. So right here, we're going to pop some of that there and there, and then there and there. And I gotta lay that down, and then I'm gonna take some hot glue, put that there, there, and there. And now is when we pray that I can get a hold of this and put it down right. Without sticking this part to it. Okay. I think I did it, you guys. I think I did it. I did it. Okay, so we're obviously not sticking this piece down because we don't want it to stick to the bottom of the box, because then we'll never be able to open it. So this might be a pain with this kind of hanging over it, but as long as you're careful with it, it's a delicate box. It's not going to be anything probably that you're going to be constantly opening and closing, you know. So you just got to be careful with it, you know, when you're taking it off and putting it on and all that good stuff. And again, I still feel like I want to add just a touch of resin in here to make sure it stays where it needs to stay. And yes, I am putting some resin on lace. I'm okay with that. And then I'm going to pop all of this under the light again, because right now I'm obviously not putting it under there for a long period of time, but that's okay. I will pop it under the light for probably a total of 15 minutes altogether once I'm done, just to make sure that everything stays where I need it to stay. So that's what that's going to look like. And initially I was thinking I might use some of my rhinestone chain, but I don't feel like it needs it at all. I mean, it would be kind of pretty down here at the bottom, like where I was thinking about doing that lace, but I feel like it kind of sticks out a little too far, and I just don't think it needs it. I was going to put this on here initially, but maybe, just maybe we'll have that come out on the front of the box. We'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue this down. Again, this time we're only going to use the adhesive and some hot glue. We're not going to use the resin on this because I've got plenty of space where I can add the hot glue and the adhesive to get it to stay down. So we're good. Just put it down in the right spot, Carol, and press. Okay. Doesn't that look beautiful? I just love, love, love these filigrees. I need to get some more of those and have them in my stash at all times, because even though I painted them white, I always like when I'm doing a piece and it's like a white box, I like my embellishments, my filigrees, anything else that I put, if I was to do like clay filigrees and stuff, I would want them to all be white. And I like white on white. I'm one of those people. I like white on white. And I think it looks good. So, there's the front of the box. Is that not gorgeous, you guys? The only thing that it is missing, and that I'm not certain that I even want to do, is glass glitter. I kind of wish I had put this in kind of under these flowers, because I think it would have went nicely that way. Maybe if I take it and cut it apart right here, and maybe take either just like this little piece and have it coming out. That looks very pretty and subtle. This one just, well, we could go like that. That one does look very, very pretty too. And it comes out, that looks really, really nice. I like that. And this one really only needs hot glue. This is actually on an adhesive backing. And the hot glue is going to hold this down just fine. I just need to make sure I press it in there in the right way, like I had it. Just like that. I mean, I could take this and maybe kind of come out from another spot, but I really just don't think we need it. I could have it coming out like a leaf on this. That would be pretty. What do you think? I think that looks very pretty. Yeah, it kind of looks like a leaf coming out from that. I think that looks really, really nice. So we're going to go ahead. We might as well use this little piece that we have left over. I mean, it won't go to waste, obviously. I'll use it on something else. But it looks very nice coming out from this. Just like that. Okay. And I see one more place that I need one more rhinestone, and then we're done, you guys. I need one more rhinestone. I didn't see the other spot on the other side of those flowers, that right over here that needs a rhinestone. And the reason it needs a rhinestone is because there's just a little bit of resin right there that's kind of popping out, and it just doesn't look attractive like that, just with a little blob of resin. And that will cover that resin up completely, and we'll be good to go. So let's just get that on there, and then we are done, you guys. This project will be officially completed. And here I am pointing that thing at my big bottle of resin that I definitely don't want to waste. I mean, the bottle is dark, so it's not likely to hurt it as long as I don't have it sitting over it for, you know, a long period of time. But yeah, you do want to keep your bottles out of the way of your UV lamps, because eventually it will begin to harden a little bit more and a little bit more until it gets to the point where it's unusable. And we don't want to waste our UV resin because it is not cheap, and I especially don't want to because it was given to me by my dear friend Sherry, and I'm not going to waste her money. So that's very important to me, that I take care of the things that she gives me, and that anybody gives me, I should say. It's very important to me. Okay, you guys, so that's it. That's what we got, and it is absolutely stunning and gorgeous, and this pretty box will be in my Etsy shop. Hopefully it'll still be there when I do the video. I can't always guarantee that, you guys, because a lot of times I make something and somebody sees it and they buy it before the video ever even comes out. So it does happen quite often. I sold all of my dragonflies and bumblebees before I got them, before I got that video done and up. And in fact, it still hasn't gone up. It goes up tomorrow. And I've already sold the dragonflies and bumblebees. But I'm in the process, as you will see, of making more. So I've got this dragonfly made now. And I've got this one. The only thing I have to add to them is the tops and the ball chains. But look at these. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. And this one is gorgeous. And on this one I left the leaves and stuff hanging from the butterfly. I thought it would be pretty, and it really, Really is. It looks gorgeous. And then I made, let's see, I made this bumblebee today. So we've got that done. But all of the other ones that I made in my other video and the ones that I had in my shop, I had 6 altogether, 4 dragonflies and 2 bumblebees, and they all sold right away. So I'm sorry about that, you guys. That I cannot control. It's good for me, though. I'm trying to make a living at this stuff, so these are the ones that are sold in the bumblebees. So these are gone. And these are going to my friend Linda. So, yeah. But, as you'll see, I have a stack cut out of ones that I need to do. So, I will be making lots more and getting them in my shop, and they will be available for purchase. So you guys just be on the lookout. Keep checking my Etsy shop, and they will get there. It just takes me a little time in between. I've got a couple days off right now, so I'm trying to do as much as I possibly can and get you guys some stuff that I know that you want. So let me do this. I'm going to move some stuff out of my way here, just like that. I'm going to pull this beautiful piece of lace that I have here, just sitting aside, because I use it for everything. Ugh. I don't have very much of it. That's my problem, you guys. I get these laces, and I get only so much of each kind. I don't get a ton. It's a lot, and it works for me. But you guys all know I use my lace every day in projects. I mean, just about every project I do has lace in it. And so it's very, very hard for me. I'm trying to put together a package for my dear, dear, dear friend, Debbie. And she wants some laces, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to do this and still have lace left over? So, but she deserves it. She is my dear friend, and I want to help her out. I know she's trying to do a grab bag over in Bird's Place, so we need to help her so she has a good grab bag, right? So I'm going to try and get some laces together for her so that she has some good stuff to put in her grab bags. So anyway, you guys, thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and a comment and a like and a share and all those good things, and hit that notification bell when you subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Don't forget about that. And you guys, I love each and every one of you. I thank you. I just am in awe of the things that you guys have done for me and my channel. And I'm so impressed. Oh, I'm going to be showing you guys too. I'm going to post them on this video. I got some pictures, and I'm going to try and remember to start doing this, you guys. But I got some pictures from my friend. Let's see, where did she send them? Oh, I do have them. I've printed them out. But it is, let's see, where is it? My friend Ruth Craft, and I am going to put some of her items up. She did some butterflies, and she did a pouch, and they are absolutely incredibly beautiful, you guys. So I can't wait to share her stuff, and I'm going to start sharing more. So if any of you guys are making some of these crafts, please feel free to send them to me, PM them to me on Messenger. And I'm going to be happy to put a section on the back end of my videos showing crafts that my friends have done. And in honor of you guys, I want to do that, and I want to make sure that you guys get your stuff seen as well. And some of you, I know you want to sell your stuff or you're just gifting them, but you know what? You should be so proud of what you do. At any level, be proud, because the more you do it, the longer you do it, the better you get. And I've got to tell you, I don't know how long Ruth has been crafting, but wow, you guys, she did an impressive job on these butterflies and the pouch. Wow. So I can't wait to show you guys what she did. So anyway, I will be posting those on the back end. I'll post pictures of this on the back end, and I will be coming out with lots more videos, you guys. I still have my lantern to do, and I still have a couple of things that I want to get for that, though, before I do a video on it. I want to make sure that I do exactly what I intended to do with it, and so I just have to make sure I have all of the items that I need. So I'm waiting for a couple of things, and then I will be doing that lantern. I'm excited about that one, but that's one that I won't compromise with as far as the details. So anyway, thanks a lot, you guys. Take care. I love you all. God bless you. Please take care of yourselves. Be safe. Be well. Love your family, and stay amazing. God bless you. Bye-bye. I'll see you in the next video.